If anyone tells you that the hijab is backwards, tell them no. It's when I don't wear hijab, this is backwards. But you see, the double standard exists. Go out naked, it's fine. But wear clothes, this is bad, and we will prevent you from wearing clothes. We will prevent you from covering up. We will prevent you from becoming modest. You see, if you ask French people and the French government, why did you ban the hijab? They will tell you, we're a secular nation. We separate between church and state. And the idea of a secular nation, if you look for the definition of what's a secular nation, is that they separate church and state. And that it's a two-way system. Number one, the church or the religious institution does not interfere into politics and government. Keep religion out of politics. So don't bring me the Quran and Sharia and the Bible and you try to make laws based on that. So what? The first aspect of a secular society and government is that keep religion out of government. But there is a second aspect too. Keep government out of religion as well. Government doesn't have the right to interfere in religion. So if there is a government that keeps on interfering in religion, it tells people pray like this, follow this belief. You can't do this. You can. This is not a secular society. This is an anti-religious society. This is not a democratic society. This is a form of dictatorship. Isn't France a democratic nation? Aren't they a nation that gives freedom and liberty? So what you find is that secularism is what? Don't involve religion in government and don't involve government in religion. So what gives the right to the French government to tell people how they practice their religion? If a woman sees that this is a form of modesty, she wants to wear the niqab or hijab, why does the French government involve itself? And what these countries like France and Belgium and Turkey, what they don't get, brothers and sisters, that when they put a ban on hijab and on niqab, this won't solve the problem. This is what they don't understand. Because number one, anytime if you want someone to not practice a certain part of his religion, force will never be an answer. If you force people and you prohibit them and you use power to prevent them from practicing their religion, this will just make people resist more. It will make people stubborn and they will resist more. If I have a problem with someone's belief, I have to academically bring it down, intellectually, not by force. This is a cowardly way of trying to prevent people from practicing the religion. That's number one. And number two, when you ask them, why do you do this? Why do you place a ban on the hijab and on the niqab? They tell you, because we want to liberate women. So this poor woman that's wearing this abaya, this hijab, she's in a cage. I have come to liberate her. What they don't understand is if you place a ban, you're not going to liberate her. You're just going to make her life worse. Because now, not only is she in a cage, as they see it, now she's afraid of the authorities too. Now, that's why you see many women in France, after that niqab ban, they did not leave the niqab. Maybe 5% they left the niqab, 10%. The majority, do you know what happened? They end up staying home. So is this a form of liberation? Or is this you're making their lives as hell and worse?